Jazz improvisation to me means musical freedom. Yet it's freedom within a given structure. So when we improvise, we have a certain set of constraints, or almost like rules that we function within. However, the liberating aspect of it is to get away from the written page and to be able to express yourself as a musician spontaneously, put yourself right out there on the spot. And it's very much, like jumping off a cliff. You just, taking that freedom and trying to do something meaningful with it. You don't have the opportunity to revise, going back and polishing when you're on the gig, so to speak. So it's really a very musical freedom. As for the role that it plays in my music, it's a central role. I'm primarily a jazz trumpet player, and so it's a very large part of what I do as a musician. I also have taught elementary music for a long time, and improvisation is one of our really primary focuses in the creative realm of music making. So for children, it's important for them to learn to improvise, learn to use their ears, which is something that is necessary for you to be a spontaneous music maker. When I'm improvising, there are a number of things that go through my mind, but one of the things that I tend to rely upon is imagery. And so I have a lot of, almost like I'm painting a picture in my mind. If I'm playing a solo, and I would relate it not only to painting a picture, but telling a story. So I wouldn't start with something that's really fast and really exciting right at the beginning of the solo. I would start with something that's a little bit more subdued. Let me lay the foundation, give you a little bit of background information, and set you up for something that hopefully will continue to expand and become more and more exciting. But it's kind of ironic because I talk about painting a picture. I'm an absolutely horrible visual artist. But as a musician, imagery is something that I use, whether it's a pasture, whether it's an ocean, whether it's people. But there's always some kind of a picture in my mind. And of course, I think about notes as well. I think about the theory that's behind the music. But I tend to rely less and less upon that the more and more I play, so that I'm able to, again, kind of have that musical freedom to really think about the expressional or the emotional component in the music.
Improvisation means that I get to speak from the soul. I get to connect to every person in the audience, anybody who's listening to me, one person, 100 people, 1,000 people. It really defines who I am and allows me to get my point across through music. Improv makes jazz really unique because it allows the artist to express his or her feelings, and it doesn't restrict you to just playing what's on a page. It doesn't restrict you to playing something that someone else wrote. You kind of get to write things as you go along, and it really just allows you to express yourself in the best possible way. improv solo, usually what's going through my head are the chord changes, the progressions, thinking about what's coming up next and what I just played. I listen to what my bass player or guitarist or drummer are playing, try to play off of the rhythms that they're playing or the beats that they're playing, or sometimes even the notes, and get a little interchange. And sometimes, and most importantly, I'm thinking, I better not screw this up.